don't give a fuck cause I live in a graveyard. I don't give a fuck cause I live in a graveyard. I just want to work so I can live long and play hard. I don't give a fuck cause I live in a graveyard. I don't give a fuck cause I live in a graveyard. I don't give a fuck cause I live in a graveyard. I just want to work so I can live long and play hard. I don't give a fuck cause I live in a graveyard.
Marshall Manson went into town, spread it among the people, he'll see your children drown. Missing Marshall Manson wins into town. There was no good or evil, only up and down. Run along, sing a song, no concern with right or wrong. Take your time, stay a while. The world is mine for me to defile. Evil is as evil does. Trauma makes you one of us. Drama is a waste of time, distracts you from the ones above. Stop looking up, stop looking up. Start looking down or your mouth will get shut. Rickety rap, stop look at that. All of the girls set up my sack. There's some more oil left in Iraq. Forget all your woes, cigarette packs. Why are you okay with a mediocre life? You're gonna die soon and there's nothing on the other side.
I don't give a fuck cause I live in a graveyard. I don't give a fuck cause I live in a graveyard. I just want to work so I can live long and play hard. I don't give a fuck cause I live in a graveyard. I don't give a fuck cause I live in a graveyard. I don't give a fuck cause I live in a graveyard. I just want to work so I can live long and play hard. I don't give a fuck cause I live in a graveyard.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Morning Wood. This is the Morning Wood where you get wooded. I messed up. I meant to say Missy do it or whatever. You get wooded good because the wood is so good. Yes, it is. And we're joined today. Oh, first of all, it is July 14th. Yes, it is. And Ben's not here. He was supposed to be. He'll be here Thursday. He had some stuff come up, but we are joined by Jeff Holiday.
Hello.
Oh, hey, Jeff's here, and also Dirk Cobain is back with us,
Playing the part of Ben.
playing the part of. Yeah, there you go. You kind of got. You both got long curly
Let's just
hair.
call him New Ben.
You Ben. Yeah, because Ben's definitely older because Ben's got the balding going on and everything. Yeah, he's definitely.
He might get mad at you if you...
I don't give a fuck.
Maybe we'll have to put Ben out to pasture. It's time to retire Ben.
We gotta kill Ben. I'm joking about the ball.
On Minecraft. Kill him on Minecraft.
Killing in Minecraft. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, kill him in Minecraft. So sad. We were just talking about this right before the stream started. I can't never say his last name right. You say it, Jeff.
Imahara.
Imahara. Yeah,
Imahara. He passed away. The host of Mythbusters and the White Rabbit Project died at 49 of a brain aneurysm, apparently.
Yeah.
And that's fucked up. And then, the other girl, the girl there was the star of Glee back in the day, she died, drowned, saving her and her little boy went on a boat in the water, and the last thing she did was save her son, threw him on the boat, and they found him floating on the damn boat in the water.
Did they actually find her body?
Yeah, they found her body in the lake.
Oh, damn.
What a fucking pro status mom though, with my dying breath, I saved my son. Like That's pretty heroic.
That's parent. I think that's just a parent though, really. Yeah. I don't have a small kid, but like you have a small child. You out in the water, you're gonna throw your kid out first. I mean, you're gonna do what you can to save your kid first.
Of course.
I remember one time me and my mom, when I was real young, was crossing the road, and a car just come out of nowhere and my mom literally threw me out of the way.
Okay.
And the car just slid by her. The car actually touched her, but it didn't run over her. It was crazy. But yeah. So I think it's just a parent's instinct. is to save their child. It is heroic. I mean, the last thing she did was save her son, and that's sad. And
how do they? Because all I heard from that story was that they found him, like her son, asleep on the boat.
yeah,
She was nowhere to be found. So
They
like, how
found-
do they know that
the boy told him.
Oh, that's right, because he can't articulate. He's 4.
Yeah, he's 4. He told him that
Oh,
he
God.
pushed her. From what I gathered, she said she pushed him up on the boat, and I guess just went under. I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't there.
Man, what the fuck?
The fact that he can articulate that and remember, like, that's gonna fuck with him his whole life. That poor
Yeah.
little boy.
Cool. And then I guess they dragged the lake and the pond or whatever, and finally found her.
Oh god, that's awful.
Yeah.
Well, good morning, everybody. Hope you're in a good
Yeah.
mood.
Yep. Happy
Great way to
Tuesday.
start the fucking Tuesday show.
Death is always a good way to start a show up.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can only go up.
Yeah, right?
You can only go up from death. I mean, shit. So that's what we're gonna do from now on. I got a new layout for the show. We start out with the worst kind of news possible, because then we can only be better.
It only gets better from here.
It only gets better. Speaking of getting better, this week we are doing the Torture Shabby week. For every $20 tip, you can pick from a list of punishments.
Mm-hmm.
And we will punish Shabby. And if he turns that punishment down, if he rejects it, then he has to do two other punishments on the list. That is the So, like, if you say take his hat off, and he says, no, I'm not taking my hat off, then he's got to do two others, like, maybe, like, has to call himself Jerry Genesis' bitch for the rest of the episode when I tell him to, or, because that's one of the punishments, or, like, he has to call me daddy the whole show, or,
I've been working on a thumbnail for you to come on my show and do the same thing, Pimp. Are you excited? It's tomorrow.
I'm never coming on your show.
No, you're coming on tomorrow. Me and Missy are working on a list for you.
So here it is. Here's the list right now. Time Shabby out for 5 minutes. That's one of them.
Okay.
Make him turn his hat around is one. Has to admit he's not the greatest at anything. Has to admit he's the worst at everything. Has to call me daddy for the episode. Has to call himself Jerry Genesis' bitch when I tell him to. Has to drink a Dr. Pepper. Has to take his hat off for a 5 count. Has to stand up and do a sexy dance, and has to wear a furry uniform. And I haven't. That's the one so far. I haven't got any new ones yet, but we will come up with something.
I got one.
Give me one.
All right. So this is like if somebody's like Streamlabsing and shit, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so they got to pick an animal and an instrument, and Shabisky's got to pretend and make the sound of that animal instrument, right?
Yes.
So like, what would a saxophone fish sound like? You know, that kind of thing.
Yes,
that's
is
awesome.
good. I'm gonna write that down. Animal instrument.
Yeah, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Courtesy
I
of
just
Jeff
want
Howard.
someone
I like that.
to make him do a
Thanks, Jeff.
sexy dance.
You want him to do a sexy
So
dance?
glad.
look
Yeah.
at how thrilled Shav is.
Yeah, we'll get him to
Thanks,
do
Jeff.
the strip chat
It's
dance.
fun. It's silly and it's dumb, but it's like it's just bizarre.
Yeah, it is bizarre.
We play me and
What
Memory
does saxophone fish sound?
play a game with our friends when we get wasted in the woods called Chicken Monkey Tomato Stir Fried Bacon or Garlic Bread. And each one of it's kind of like, instead of truth or dare, you Chicken Monkey Tomato Stir Fried Bacon or Garlic Bread, and you pick one of those. And the way you learn is you just pick a random one, and then we explain the rule for that one to you. And one of them is the animal instrument, and it's always a laugh, dude. It's fucking hilarious.
That's awesome.
Yeah, sheep xylophone is pretty good.
I just thought of another one. He has to freestyle rap about 2 things that we picked from the chat room.
The person who donates can pick, rap about, cows and bouncing balls or something. I don't know.
So remember, you can pick one punishment twice. Now, yesterday we only got it done once, and they wanted what's her name to pick, Janie.
Hmm.
So yeah,
I think that people just don't want to punish him as much as you
bullshit.
want to punish him.
Oh, that's not true. Because we do it on tap all the time, and they punish the fuck out of him. So
Because
that's
it makes
not.
Ben happy. If you just
That's
want to
not
make
true.
Ben
It's
They
because
just-
we
they
didn't
let-
have no tippers in here yesterday. That's what it was.
They're not trying to punish me.
You
They're
think?
just trying to give me a break, okay?
That's what it is.
And they are, and I'm just
PT
sitting there.
Ham is in the chat room right now. I do want you to know that.
I know. You need to
I
come over
do
to my
know-
stream when
I
I got
do.
some of my big ballers in the chat too. You fucking shit.
I do want you to know that PT is in the chat room right now, and he will punish you.
Well, I want to let you know that I'm doing a stream later, and some of my ballers are gonna be in the chat.
He
Okay?
says just the mute is funny to him. He likes me to mute you.
Well, you stink like poop.
I do, because I don't wash my ass.
I was talking to PT, but you stink too. Okay, sir.
Yes, I do. 'Cause I just said that. That's not an insult when I said
Let's be nice to Shabisky for once, damn it.
no.
Yeah.
For once.
I don't like you.
For just one show.
We could at least pretend for a day.
I don't pretend nothing.
You can pretend for a day.
I hate you, Shabby. No, I don't hate you, but I do like to watch you be
This
tortured.
reminds me of one
Yeah?
of the guys that comes on Shab's stream all the time. He asked me to be his girlfriend for a day. And I was like, "Aw, that's not how that works." But like, you're so sweet.
He did that to me too. He asked me to be his boyfriend for a day. I was like, hell yeah.
Well, that's cute. That's
Yeah, we all
sweet.
just
Yeah.
take turns, I guess.
He's-
you know?
That's the dumbest shit
I'm
I've
up
ever
tomorrow.
heard. That ain't fucking cute. That's just dumb.
Such a hater. Such a hater pimp.
Yeah, pimp. You jerk.
You're just mad because no one's asking you to be their boyfriend for a day.
Well, I don't
Yeah.
gotta ask.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Exactly.
Oh, dang.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. Man.
I go.
What's up, Tommy? Tommy, Pimp's giving me a hard time. He's doing
I
this
sure
little
am.
torture.
Come here. Come take care of me, Tommy. I dare you.
Tommy, he's doing this torture Shabisky bullshit. Okay, he never had me sign any papers about it. Didn't talk to me prior to the show. Just made these rules up, and I think everybody should revolt. We
Oh,
can't
that's a big
stand for
word
this.
for Shabisky. That's a big word. And that's the greatest comeback ever, right there. That shows
You know, it'd be a
your
good
intelligence level.
comeback.
That
It'll be a
shows
good
your
comeback.
intelligence level. When
Going-
you cannot come, but you go. That is
Boys,
where you're at.
Just
You know,
let's
it'd be
not
the best
fight.
comeback. I should do a live stream reading your
Wait a
fucking.
minute. I think I'm getting under Shabisky's skin a little bit. Look at him.
Let's
Ah!
not fight.
I'm getting
Am I-
under your skin.
Am I getting under
Buddy.
your skin, buddy? It's the worst thing to do is show me I'm bothering you. The worst thing to do because I'll keep on doing it.
You were bothering me by talking over me when I was trying to make a point, Pimp.
You can't
Okay.
make a point. Okay, go ahead and make a point.
I already did.
But anyways,
What?
Anyways, we're gonna talk about some stuff now.
All right, $20 and Pimp's gonna drink a Dr.
We'll
Pepper.
talk about stuff that matters other than Shabisky.
What?
Cow's menu. Have you heard about this shit, Jeff?
No. Cow's menu?
It's the thing that's trending right now. It's because Burger King has figured out a way to eliminate the gas emissions from cow farts by 33%.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, by eating lemongrass.
Oh,
Okay.
that's fucking great.
It is, but a lot of people are like, who gets the fucking Burger King? Did it doesn't want to cause the problem in the first place?
Well, that's fucking stupid, though.
Yeah.
Like that's the whole fucking point. Like people do that shit all the fucking time. They'll just try and like poo and shit on something just because of like where it's coming from and whatnot. Look, appreciate the innovation, okay? Stop being such a bunch of whiny ass fucking pricks. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
This is a pretty big thing, though. Actually,
It is.
a pretty big thing by 33%. That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the fucking dairy industry is like legit one of the worst fucking the dairy and the beef industry are like one of the worst offenders for fucking climate change. Like there's all sorts of fucking problems with it, constant problems. So if they like start doing shit better, why would anybody get mad at that? That's fucking weird.
Somebody says the only problem is it changes the flavor of the milk, but does it?
I don't know. I know that if like a bunch of cows get into some what is that? That skunk grass stuff that
Yeah.
changes the flavor.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, I gotta be honest with you guys. Like, I don't drink milk anymore.
I
just
think
don't.
milk's disgusting. It's just nothing but a glass of pus.
I
Yeah.
like it every now and again.
It's the thing is like it's like I'll pay the extra money to get cage-free eggs because I don't want to eat torture eggs. That's it. I don't want to eat torture eggs, but I'm gonna eat fucking eggs because I want fucking eggs. And like I'll eat beef, but like nobody tortured my fucking cow for my fucking burger,
Right.
But like the shit that they fucking do for the dairy industry is really fucked up. Like it's really, really actually fucking crazy fucked up. So like that, I just, I just can't do it. And honestly, like it took me about a week, and now I think I like almond milk better anyway.
Oh,
I love almond milk.
It's not better though.
I love
don't.
almond milk.
Yeah, it just isn't really like an appreciative difference for me now. Like I don't know. I just don't really care.
I'm just, glad that I'm not drinking a glass of pus.
Yeah, that's a
I'll
big.
drink,
That's
if it's good pus, I'll drink the good pus. Sometimes I don't give a fuck.
I
fair.
eat the puss.
It's like back
Eat the
when
puss.
they used to say, well, meat nuggets aren't real. They're nothing but pink ooze. Well, it's good fucking pink ooze.
It is.
I like
good.
it. It's
It's
good
tasty.
pink
Yeah.
ooze.
I'm down with the pink goo. I'm not down with the pus.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
eat
the
down
puss
with
is
the
good,
pink
man.
goo.
I don't know. There's one. Hey, you know what? There's one exception though that I haven't been able to find a good alternative for, and that's like using creamers in mixed drinks and shit, like a White Russian. I've tried to make a White Russian with like almond milk. That shit does not fucking work, dude.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I didn't think about that.
I didn't
Yeah.
make a black Russian. Use chocolate milk.
I just don't even drink that shit anymore.
No.
Yeah.
I drink
Wouldn't
straight
wouldn't
fucking
almond
whiskey.
milk kind of like not like get acidic in a White Russian? Like, wouldn't it be kind of like sour almost? Not, it can't curdle, can it?
It can't. I don't think it can curdle the same way like regular creamer can curdle. All I know is I took a sip of it and I poured it out. I was just like, no.
That didn't work.
But
Unlike Jeff, we talked about this last week, by the way. All right, Jeff, I want my meat to be tortured.
Yes.
We talked about this last week. I actually want to, like I told them last week, I want to stand in front of the pig while it's slowly bleeding, and I want to like make fun of it and chastise it. And I want it to be mentally drained and blood drained. I want my meat to be completely tortured.
I want it to know exactly that you're taking its life for the satisfaction of your plate, huh?
Yeah, I'm like, you're going to be bacon, you bitch.
Still
Jeez.
mad at that dude that called a baby pig a bacon seed.
Yeah,
Listen up,
bacon
pig.
seed.
Listen up, pig.
put
I don't
the
like
cutest-
pigs. I don't like
It was
pigs.
the cutest little picture of a baby pig getting a tummy rub, and he was smiling, and he was adorable. And some guy commented under my tweet and said, "Aw, a bacon seed."
That's cute. That's funny.
That's pretty cute.
It's cute, but the thing was cuter.
The most fucked up things like what I told y'all about when I was watching TikTok, and there were that one that says, "You know what? You want to see fucked up? This is fucked up." And the dude was feeding a pig bacon. That's fucked up.
Oh yeah. That's funny though.
See, you are a sick man, Jeff.
It is.
I mean,
funny, though.
it's like my whole thing with like my changing my diet and trying to be a little bit more conscious about it. It's totally not out of like some like anti-carnivore shit, because like I don't care. Life feeds on life. That's how the world fucking
Well,
works.
it is, man.
That's the way it fucking is. But it's like, ooh,
Take your hat off.
Take your hat off.
take it off.
Are you gonna refuse this
You're
one?
You
muted,
got
buddy.
on mute,
Come on.
buddy.
You might refuse this one.
You're muted, Shabs.
No, that's crazy.
Oh, so now he has to do two of them. I knew he was gonna reject that one. I knew he
Well,
was gonna reject.
because he legit got someone like
I
he
legit
was
don't
paid
give a fuck.
$500.
Well-
Like, why would he do it for 20 if someone paid 500 to do it on his channel? You know.
Your
But
breath
here's-
stinks, pimp. Legit.
Here's the ones you have to do now. You have to turn your hat around on the count of 5. You can do that one. That's easy.
How are you throwing a dice for this or something?
And we're going to make you. Let's see. Say you're Jerry Genesis bitch when I tell you to. Yeah. So turn your hat around for a count of 5. I'm gonna count to 5 when you turn your hat around, and you can turn it back around afterwards.
For a 5 seconds.
Count of 5. It's easy.
That's okay.
So there you go. That looks good.
Yeah, look at me.
1. Looks real good. It looks so good. 2. I mean, that looks really good, Shab. I like it. 3. Shabby, I like that hat like that. I really do.
Yeah, babe.
4.
Yeah.
5. Go ahead. You can turn it back. I kind of did what? And now, go ahead.
You can make him turn it to the side. You know that. There you go. Look now, more all the way.
I like it.
Completely horizontal.
Like a proper young man, like that. And what are you, Shabby?
Gay.
No. Whose bitch are you? You got to say I am Jared Genesis' bitch.
This is going in a bad direction. I don't like this. The hat thing was cool, but now
what are you, Shabby?
Now we're just taking it too far.
You gotta do it, Shabby. You do the other one.
I better be a good payoff for this, damn it.
Except for me
I'm
getting paid.
Jared.
It hurts.
I'm Jared Genesis, bitch.
That's
Sorry.
good enough for now.
Yeah.
You're gonna say
God,
like
that was
5
hard.
or 6,000 more times today, though.
Fuck, that was hard. It's my cool guy hat here. God, everybody's raping my brain.
We all felt that. I think we all, it wasn't just you, Shab.
Right, my brain hurts.
Is Jared Genesis still around?
No.
He's still grounded, I think.
Mm.
I think he's
Yeah,
still
his dad grounded him and took his computer away, and I don't think he's been allowed back online yet.
All of the preteen girls of the world can breathe a sigh of relief.
Yeah.
Yes, they can. Now we gotta get rid of Shane Dawson. We'll be all right.
Yeah. Why don't we just do that anyway?
We should.
Him and the other fucking...
Shane Dawson's pretty creepy. Here's the thing. I didn't know how creepy he was. I never really watched Shane Dawson. I really didn't. And then I watched a big bunch of different clips of him saying things. He has said some real weird shit about pedophilia.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And about
Really
like
weird
fucking his
shit.
cat and stuff.
Well, not just that, just like trying to justify pedophilia.
Like baby raping? I think
Yeah.
that's what he was talking about.
Yep.
Like I don't understand where, like, even back in 2010 or whenever the fuck all that shit was going down, where that was like the cool edgy shit. Like, even then people should have been like, what the fuck are you saying? Like, it's not, I get being edgy, but that's just a level of edgy that never needs to be gone to.
Yeah, no, it's just legit
Not to get
fucking disgusting.
famous for, like, to get like, you got famous because you joked about raping babies.
Well, it isn't. Some of the shit where he was talking, though, wasn't even coming off as jokes. He was like, it was just discussing things. And it was weird. It was just weird discussion, and how he was coming off was just like
That
what
and like
the
the blatantly racist shit that he thought was funny and thought to justify it with his past or whatever. Like, I watched this one clip where he was pretending to be like a rich white chick, and he actually hired a black woman to play like the maid in the house. And the things that he was saying to this woman, like, even if it was a skit, I'm surprised she didn't backhand the fucker. It was disgusting how he was talking to her.
Speaking of people, speaking of pedos, didn't Amos Yee come back for a little bit here?
He tried to, and he got shut down almost immediately. Like,
Yeah.
nobody's. Huh?
Who is Amos?
So Amos, he got famous because I think he was in Singapore, and he was an atheist YouTuber who was basically going to jail for blasphemy because he was talking ill of Islam. So there's this huge effort, and all this money was spent to get him political asylum in the United States. He then turned around and rewarded everybody by talking about how we should legalize pedophilia.
Yes.
That's insane.
Yeah, he's a real gross motherfucker. In fact, it was my interview with Amos Yee that broke my brain for YouTube.
Oh my god!
Like legit, so before I did that interview with Amos Yee, challenging him to his face, like, what the fuck, dude? What are you fucking doing?
Right.
It was after that was over, I was like going through my Streamlabs and looking at how much tips I had gotten, and it was a lot. I got a lot of fucking money that day. Don't get me wrong, but like, I sat there and I realized I just got paid a shit ton of money to have this weird little goblin freak on my fucking channel spouting off the most disgusting shit. And you know what? It ain't fucking worth it. And so that's when I decided to stop dealing with like politics and outrage shit on my fucking channel.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But you turned it around quite nicely. You kept your success up and even got more success at doing what you do now. You did a fucking great job.
Oh.
But yeah, I remember that whole Amy Sheet thing you did. And it was like, this guy's a fuck. He's a dumpster fire to the extreme, dude. He's like, oh my god. He's just a disgusting human being. And it was like he threw shit in everybody's face basically because it was like all these people, like you said, all these people went to his rescue.
Yep.
I mean, a lot of fucking people, a lot of money, a lot of time and effort, and he just come to be this disgusting fucking human being.
Yeah. It was so I think the two biggest ones that were like really fighting for him too was there's a public speaker named Melissa Chen. And she did a lot of the organizing to try and rescue Amos. And the other one was the YouTuber Logic. And Logic, man, he tried so long. He tried the best he fucking could. And good on him for being a decent stand-up guy. But, like, it got to a point where somebody would start, like, you know, getting involved a little bit with Amos. And, like, here comes Logic in your DMs like, bro, look, I've been there. Maybe don't.
Leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
Yeah, he's something. I just don't understand that mindset. You know, of how can you get on here and just defend child rape? I mean, it's just so crazy. And then you got, you know, like people like, you know, Shane Dawson, right, who's a fucking freak, but there's all these people coming to his defense.
Oh, sure.
Right.
Like, lots of fucking people coming to his defense just because he made videos they like. It's so weird.
Well, and also, yeah, he wields incredible influence.
Yeah, he does. But it's all because of his videos.
I am willing to bet. Sorry, I am willing to bet that the people who are coming to Shane Dawson's defense haven't seen the clips of the fucked up shit that he's said in passing.
I don't know.
2 children, like, I mean, come on, dude. Like, he said some fucked up shit. And, like, he's, like, literally, I don't even want to repeat what the fuck he said to this little blonde girl as he's recording her. Like, but he put that video out there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, what the fuck? Why? Like, what? How does the brain think that that's... Like,
yeah,
you know,
that was what was so fucked up about that. It wasn't like it was a made-up joke character. So it was a real little girl that he was saying shit like that to. And it was really weird. And, Shabisky defends him all the time.
Why? He's my favorite YouTuber. I love Shane.
Shane
Dawson. He's my favorite YouTuber. I watch every video. Yeah.
It's funny too because I remember way back in the day, like way in the very early days of fucking YouTube, finding Shane Dawson when he was like, I think he was a teenager, like 19 or something. And he's like, all I want is to be famous. I'm gonna be a famous actor. Blah 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 blah. He talked about that shit all the fucking time. And I legit thought his blackface videos were hilarious. But I was also really fucking dumb back then, so I mean, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I think at some age we were all kind of stupid and thought that some edgy stuff was kind of silly or funny. You know, like I won't admit that I didn't do it, but I think as you grow and realize what it does to other people, if you're still okay with it after you know what it makes other people feel, that's when it's wrong.
Yeah. 100%.
I agree with that. It's like I still find some of the edgy shit funny. I really do. But I do know that it hurts people's feelings, so I'm trying to dial back on some of the shit I do. But I'm never going to like dial back completely. I can't, because I don't like Asian people, and you know it's just the way.
That's the thing. I can't in good conscience think that every single person out like that there's someone that won't laugh at something fucking edgy.
Like Jeff just laughed at what I said.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
that shit was funny as fuck.
Like we all have a dark sense of humor somewhere in us. So to say that you don't find some of that stuff at least semi-comical, like you're lying to yourself and you're trying to seem holier than thou, and you just need to get off your little high horse.
And I think it's times where you can tell little edgy jokes, and it's just you got to know the timing. You really do. But now you do. We live in a different time.
Blatantly hurt people. That's that's
and we
fucked
live in a
up.
different time. Live in a different time than we do. We live in a completely different time than we did 2 years ago. I mean, back in 2016, there was shit that I was joking about. Like hell, there's shit last year that I was joking about that I won't joke about now.
Oh yeah.
So you just have to learn the room, basically, and the room is right now. You can't say certain shit, and it's like I'm trying to dial back on saying, because there's one word that I use a lot. I call shabby it all the time, but I use it in because it's just part of my lingo. But the R word, I'm gonna say it now, but the word retarded. I am trying to dial back about using it that way because I'm finding people being. It's not the people who are actually retarded being offended, because they don't get offended by anything.
No, I don't know.
I mean, but it's other people.
Fuck.
It's all good, Pimp.
Just killed me.
I can't help it. God damn it! I'm trying. I'm really trying. I swear I am. I'm trying. But
somebody in the chat just gave you an R word pass, Pimp. You're good.
Yeah, okay. I got the R word pass. I hear you. But anyway, see, that was a way to do it. It was funny, but it was kind of not edgy. I don't know. Shabisky, save me.
Poop.
Poop and
pee. Poop and pee.
No, we can't say poop either, because there's some people who have uncontrollable bowels, and they get offended when you talk about shit.
Fecal matter and urine.
They get triggered.
Why are you talking? Like, don't you have somewhat that problem, Pimpmunk?
I do.
So you get the pass. Then you can say poop.
Yeah, I do. I can say poop because I have poop problems.
You get the right pass.
Because, dude, especially when I have an issue every time I get really drunk, I shit on myself.
That's not good.
It's not. But it happens.
Yeah.
I also have constipation problems. And like that. Well, I ain't gonna talk about the champagne shit. But anyways, that one time where I shit everywhere, it was kind of crazy. What it was?
Define everywhere.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and tell the story again. What it was, I was constipated for like a fucking 2 weeks there. Could not shit. And I was drinking milk of magnesia and everything and still couldn't shit. And finally, I just took my finger, stuck it up my asshole, right? And there was a wall of shit, like a wall. So I started scraping with my finger. And then a little bit came out, so I grabbed a hold of it like a champagne cork. And I just pulled it the fuck out. And it hurt. And when it happened, dude, the river of shit, the ocean of shit behind it, watery poop, sprayed the fucking bathroom down. It was in the bathtub. It was on the window. It was on the walls. Till the sweat came off my balls. It was everywhere.
That's amazing.
Wow. He popped the cork. That's great.
I popped the shit cork in my ass.
Pop the shit cork? Yeah.
I did.
It's like a fresh bottle of champagne and the foam got everywhere.
And dude, it took me, I cleaned and cleaned and cleaned to get it up. And I said, okay, good, I got it off. Well, apparently I didn't know it was on the window.
Oh, no.
And then and later on that day, I heard my mom, why is there shit on the window? So I had to go in there and clean the shit out the window.
Called a shingle mom.
Yeah. It's a new curtain. But yeah, that happened.
Damn. Well, I mean, I can't say I haven't had very similar experiences, so yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep.
It reminds me of Dumb and Dumber.
Oh yeah, the X-Lax scene. Yeah, that's crazy. But it was bad, Shabby.
Yeah, did you take pictures?
No.
What?
I started to though. I started Instagram it.
Yeah. Instagram Live. Hey guys, check it out.
Look what the fuck I
have
did.
shit everywhere. But dude, honestly, after it happened, though, I was happy to clean this shit because I was relieved because I was in so much pain. I was in so much pain. So when it started flowing out of me, it was dark as Missy's hair is right now. It was awesome.
My hair's green.
I have to.
It sucks that you guys can't see it.
I have
poop was a
to.
little too.
I have to point out that clown black antenna is absolutely correct. That's a medical issue. It's called an impaction. You should see a doctor if you can't shit and it hurts.
Right.
Like seriously, you should not try to take that shit on yourself.
No, you do. All you gotta do is scratch the wall a little bit.
An enema. Giving yourself an enema might help.
Just knuckle fuck yourself. You'll be all right.
My dad was in Nam, and he he survived the siege at Kinison. He was actually stationed there when they fucking surrounded the air base and like laid siege to it, and they had to exist on just fucking MREs for a while. And the joke that he always told me was that the only real use there is for a bayonet in Vietnam is so you can finally get all the poop out of your body. You gotta be able to get something up there to just scrape that fucking impacted hard ass shit out of your butt.
We were told you always chew the gum. Always chew the gum because it's got a mild laxative in it. It's to help you keep it flowing.
Really?
Oh yeah? Okay, that makes sense.
That's why there's gum in every MRE.
My dad did 2 tours in Nam, Jeff.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Sweet. What branch is he?
He was Army something. He actually made officer.
Cool.
I don't know I don't know what ranks he was and all that. I can't remember. Sure. But yeah, he was in the Army and he did 2 tours. Now I got a cousin that did a tour in Iraq and a tour in Afghanistan too. Yeah. So yeah,
my cousin
he came back kind of fucked
3
up.
times, I think.
Yeah. My cousin came back kind of fucked up too.
Mine did too.
His base got bombed and his best friend died.
My dad was a Marine.
Marines are crazy as fuck, dude.
He to this day, I don't know. He refused to talk about it. I have no idea anything that happened in his time in the Marine Corps. I just know that he has a giant scar, or he had because he died, a giant scar on his thigh that was like that big, like someone stuck him and just like
yeah. See, I don't know much about the military stuff because I was too much of a pussy. I'll be honest with you. I'd have shot myself in the toe if the fucking draft ever came back. I'll be honest with you. I was a pussy. But I do know that from my dad's stories and stuff, and that like Marines, dude, they get a little bit more messed up in the head after wars because they they get in more situations than the other branches do. Marines are badasses. And then they're put in situations where a lot of other branches and soldiers aren't put in because the Marines are the first ones on the ground, baby.
Mm-hmm.
When war starts,
my dad was nuts when he died. He got like, you know how they do like the whole procession for like a police officer. With like the big, they did that whole thing. We got like the 21 gun salute thing. Like they made like a huge deal of it.
Yeah, so. Well, my dad and my dad's funeral, we had the flag, and there was a soldier that came and wrapped it up and gave it to my mom. And I
got my dad's like legit right here.
Yeah, I have respect for soldiers and military people because I mean, they're not the ones the ones that's making the wars are the ones I don't respect, like the motherfuckers in office. They're the soldiers aren't the ones making the decisions. So a lot of people
doing their job.
Yeah, like when my dad said when he seen like all the soldiers came back from Iraq and all that, all the heroes welcoming they got. Well, they didn't get that.
No.
Soldiers in Vietnam. My dad was stepped off the plane and into the airport, and there was a person ran up to him and spit in his face, called him a baby killer.
Fun shit.
Yeah. So I mean, they didn't get the heroes welcoming.
No, definitely not.
Yeah. And I said, "What did you do?" Well, my dad said, "I punched him."
Well, yeah, I would have too, but a lot of it has to do with what Vietnam was or wasn't. Like there was a lot of people that recognized it for a political move by the church against communism.
Right.
But whereas in World War II, the dividing line was quite clear: Nazis bad, everyone else good, basically.
Right.
Oh, Vietnam War was fucked up, and my dad would have told you that because my dad, he would have told you that they were over there for stupid reasons and reasons they shouldn't. But it still wasn't the soldiers' fault. They were just there.
Speaking of, like, to bring it to like a this day, like with this moment in time, I saw a video on Twitter of a bunch of, I don't know if they looked like army, I don't know, but they were guarding something during one of the protests that were going on, and there was a black soldier, and he was like all full garb, like the helmet and shit, and somebody in the crowd had zoomed in on him because he was chanting along with the crowd.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Saying like he's black, he's proud, and it's just like they're just like they're just doing their job.
Yeah, I've seen.
Like they picked a shitty job. When like situations like this happen, they can't help it. They're just doing their fucking job.
I blame Jeff Holiday for everything that's going wrong in this world right now.
I am the rear admiral of Antifa.
Yeah,
international criminal mastermind.
It's true. It's true. Man.
I've changed in the last month or two. I really have. There's some things that I've examined about myself. And I really have, because right now is the time, all the shit that's going on right now, if you're not sitting down and examining, like, what am I doing? What have I done wrong? And trying to, like, help make the problem, then something wrong with you. And I have done that. I've opened the book up on me, and I have seen some things that I've done on here in the past that I have added to the problem. And I thought I was being funny. I wasn't intentionally trying to be a bad person. But I seen my mistakes, so I'm trying to change that. And I think that we all right now should really grab a hold of that. Now, is there people that's taking advantage of the situation? Absolutely.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
There's, of course, and I'm to this day. I got an argument the other day with someone who said there's no such thing as racist black people. I was like, you're a fucking idiot, because I've met racist black people. I know black people that are racist. But it's
racist people. There's all people, like.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, there's people that's ignorant to the subject, but there's some bad shit happening. And if you can't see that, you need to go join Shabisky, because Shabisky's racist.
I tell you what, the thing that's like got me all fucked up today, Because I mean, like, you know, when I spat off about like Antifa, I mean it's 90% a joke. 90% a joke.
Yeah.
It's all because people freak out about it. They're like, oh, the terrorists and shit like that.
And you're an antagonizing motherfucker. You are
I am.
actually an antagonizer.
I am.
That's why.
But you know, at the same time, like that spirit, that belief of it, you know, I do embrace it. But like, the thing is, and this has never changed. This has never changed for me. I am a hardcore believer in the Constitution. Hardcore. And I got to tell you, like, the shit that happened, I think it was yesterday that Trump said, that like flies in the face of the 10th Amendment, talking about how he's thinking about like bringing federal troops to my state.
Yeah.
Man, I tell you what,
I see
that 90%, I tell you what, we get fucking, man, if Trump sends a bunch of fucking federal troops to Portland, Oregon, that 90% that I'm joking is going to drop to 0 real fucking fast, man. Real fast. Holy shit.
He's just so.
Oh, Trump's an idiot.
Wait,
dude.
why does he want to?
Right.
Why does he want to send troops there? I'm confused. Like, to do what?
Is he for a PR stunt to reestablish law and order? Like, he gives a fuck about law and order, pardoning Roger Stone and all that shit. But because it makes him look bad. Because Portland has absolutely not slowed down. Their protests are still going really strongly. In fact, just recently, another protester got shot in the fucking face, this time by a federal troop in Portland. Yep.
So
Yeah,
he's going to send more people in to escalate the situation like an asshole.
Yeah. And he doesn't seem to understand something. Every time somebody, like, sends in people to Portland, they get their ass kicked. All the fucking time. Over and over and over. It isn't going to matter if it's a bunch of Proud Boys or it's a bunch of fucking federal troops, man. Like, they're not going to have a good time. That's just how that city is. Portland is rowdy.
So crazy.
Yeah, it's, man. And yeah, I agree with you when I said that whole, he keeps tweeting like a 10-year-old, first of all, like, law and order, that's all he says. Law and order. Well, if you care about law and order, if you care about law and order, then why did you fucking let a stone go? I mean, what the fuck? I mean, that's just, you pardoned the motherfucking criminal.
Because it doesn't matter. It's rules for thee and none for me, you know? It's bullshit.
I mean, he's a pardon the real person. He's a pardon Joe Exotic, goddammit.
It'd be a step in the right direction.
Yeah, no, he don't want to pardon Joe Exotic because Joe Exotic was his competition in 2016. That's what it was.
He's a threat.
He was a threat.
Yeah, man. I remember like hearing about the Tiger King show and being like, I have seen this guy before, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, DP talked about him one back in the day. Yeah.
So funny.
Yeah, Joe Exotic's fucking amazing. I love that dude. I mean, he's a fucking asshole. Don't get me wrong. He's an asshole. He's a piece of shit, but still amazing.
Amazing.
I've never seen a dude act like him. He was just straight up like the most redneck gay motherfucker I've ever seen in my life.
I first discovered Joe Exotic through a YouTuber named Pimpmunk. And that video of his detailing, it was way before the Tiger King thing came out, and I was like, holy shit, this is fucking amazing. I've never seen anything like this. And so I watched a couple of Joe Exotic videos here and there, and then when the Tiger King thing came out, I was like, oh yeah, I've heard of this. Yeah, whatever, no big deal. Man, they went so much further and deeper than Pimpmunk did, and like that shit's just so wild.
Dude, that shit was crazy.
It's so great.
And, you know, people are like, why is that the most popular documentary of all time? Because it was just the right time. Because everybody was home during the fucking, you know.
And we need something to distract us. And this was one of the most distracting things.
Well, we're going to need that again.
Possibly put together.
We're going to need that again because we're about to be shut down again.
Yep.
California went ahead and did it yesterday. And everybody's like saying, you know, dude, and see, here's the thing, that, you know, yesterday we were talking about this, and somebody, Red Eye was in the thing, said they did the data, it was all the Bible Belt. Well, California's not the Bible Belt. And it's pretty bad. And so, go ahead.
I think one of the big problems with California is solely because of the tourism. Like, there's no way California is ever not gonna never not gonna be a huge infection center. Yeah. You know, like.
Oh yeah, there's so much tourism. Yeah,
I think it's really dumb that they opened Disney.
That's really fucking stupid, yeah.
Well,
like,
yeah, but
what are you thinking?
That's Florida's influence on Disney, though, because if they reopen California, they could justify reopening Florida.
Yeah,
true.
In their business plan. So, we reopened California. I could just hear
major hotbed right now.
Florida's a mess. It's a disaster. It really
Our
is.
state's a mess. Our state's a mess, dude. And for a smaller state, we've got a lot of cases happening. And I'm so sick of this fucking argument. It's because we test more. What the fuck?
Nah.
It's so stupid. You realize if we didn't test, they would still be sick, right?
No.
Yeah, but it wouldn't count.
Yeah. See, I live in a small podunk county where the sheriff has declared that he will not be enforcing the governor's law to wear a mask in public.
Yeah.
So literally about 20% or less of people in public are wearing masks. Granted, I don't live in a very populated area. I live in the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains, but the local watering holes. Oh, look, who's this guy?
Uh-oh.
Don't open
Whoa!
Disney.
Hey! Thank you,
Pete.
He's got my vote.
That's a lot of torture right there.
I was gonna say that's a lot of torture. That's
He did that for
that's 20.
even Disney closed.
I think he did that out of kindness. He didn't do that for Shabby. Okay, unless he wants, we can give him at least one torture if he PT wants it, because that's $150, dude.
That's 7 tortures right there, man.
That's 7 tortures. So we're gonna, that's 7.
Just run through the list.
I think we just need to let Shabby just beat himself to death right for $150.
Yeah.
That's what we need to do.
We'll just have them drawn and quartered. Tie each limb to a different horse and smack their ass.
Thank you, Skep. Skep. I mean, PT Ham, thank you so much. We appreciate it. And Jeff said he will give you a hand job later for that.
Oh yeah.
Jeff's got really baby smooth hands.
I do. That's actually not. That's not even a joke. That's for real, dude.
Oh, I felt your hands before.
Yeah.
They're baby smooth. They're like a little boy's hands.
Yeah. No, I'll get out in the woods. I'll be like rough and tumbling and shit, but I wear gloves every fucking time I do, because like I really like having nice fucking hands. Really like it.
Yeah, it's good. Oh, I loved your hands. I wanted to put my balls on them.
Yeah, they'd be good for cupping.
Yeah. PT said take your hat off 7 times. And we got a Tommy from the Bronx says if PT donates $10,000, he'll match it.
Come on, PT. Come on, let's make this happen.
Yeah, dude. I would give PT the money back just to fucking watch Tommy piss his pants. I would, honestly. Just watch Tommy piss his pants. But shit. But yeah, dude, I miss you, Jeff. I didn't get to see you this year, man.
I know we're not gonna be able to do no VidCon this year.
Dude,
it went sad.
Yeah, dude. And see, this was gonna be Shabby and Missy's first time going too.
VidCon versions.
Yeah, we already bought the room and everything, but maybe next year. I don't know.
Well, if you guys already got the room, like.
Oh no, it's already done, right? VidCon already happened. It didn't happen, but it already happened.
Hopefully you guys got a refund.
No,
I
did a fuck up and got a non-refundable room.
No, okay. We got refunded for the tickets for VidCon, but but he's talking about the
hotel room.
The hotel room. He didn't get refunded for that.
VidCon. Yeah, we got
yeah.
I just realized something, though, that I should probably check, because I bought tickets to Rammstein in September.
Damn. What is Rammstein now?
It's a band.
Oh, okay, I know.
Germany.
Yes, I know what it is.
It's also an Air Force base in Germany, to be fair. That's what first thing popped into my.
Thank you.
That's what popped into my head when he said Rammstein and tickets too, but
it means battering ram.
I did not know that was an airport name.
Well, the airport is the base is Rammstein, but it's actually out of Frankfurt. So, well, actually, no, Frankfurt is Rhine-Main, which is the main Main River.
Well, my question: do you guys think that this shit will be calmed down by next year this time?
I don't know if calm down, but I think we have a better grasp on how to function in it.
I think we'll definitely be closer to a whatchamacallit?
Vaccine.
Vaccine. Yeah, sorry, I went completely blank. Chat room are saying no, they don't think we'll be calmed down. There's been some positive news about the vaccine, though.
Yeah.
So yeah, well, Visor said they were having good results in the vaccine department or some shit. I don't know. I read that a couple weeks ago. It's been a minute, so I'll forget everything you said about it.
Fair.
Yeah. I'm old and had 38 goddamn concussions in my life, so yeah, I forget everything.
It's okay, Pimp. We still love you.
I don't love none of you people.
Fine, fuck you.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
Dirt. I love Dirt.
I see how.
He looks like
That's it. Kick Dirt off here.
He looks like a chubby Eddie Van
jealous.
Halen. I gotta love him.
Aw.
I see how it is.
Yeah, fuck you, Pimp.
Dirt's a handsome man. What are you talking
Y'all
about?
gotta put
Yeah,
a little
fuck.
weight on your bones.
Dirt's a good-looking cat. I'd fuck him in the butt.
I'd fuck
Jeff,
you.
would you fuck Dirt in the butt?
Probably.
See? That's two YouTube influencers, which I am not, but in the butt right there.
In the butt. Wow, I'm going places. They're gonna love me.
You're somebody now, Dart.
Or somebody. That's two dicks in the butt.
My Rammstein tickets are still just postponed. Who knows?
When is the concert planned for it to happen?
It was supposed to be mid-September.
Yes, you're not going.
No. I mean, like, it's postponed for sure, so I don't know when they're going to
Well, that's what they did with VidCon for a while. We postponed it, then they were like, okay, yeah, it's over with.
Right.
Then they said something about they may try to have it in the fall. They're not going to have it.
No, they're just not going to do it this year at all.
Then they did some shit online. It was like, oh, it's the same experience, but online. No, it's not the same fucking experience.
No.
There's I don't know, man. The main thing is, I feel like the rest of the world is gonna get going again a lot sooner than we will.
Yeah, definitely. They're gonna shut their borders off to us.
Oh yeah,
It's already happening.
Yeah, we can't go to Canada and we can't go to Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Like, we're kicked out. We're
Mexico's
isolated.
gonna build a wall.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all, we want the wall now.
But like, I think the EU also has banned all travel from the United States.
Yeah.
I think technically speaking, the only place that we can fly to over in Europe is England, Scotland, like the great whatever the fuck that's called, United Kingdom.
Yeah.
We can fly to the UK, but that's about it. So
about it.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe I'll never get to see fucking Rammstein. Maybe we'll be like stuck in isolation forever. And if I want to go see him, I'll have to like take a boat and like smuggle myself over to Europe just so I can watch him.
That brings up an interesting question for me. You're talking about going to the concert and everything. What concert have you never been to that you want to go to?
Rammstein.
Besides them.
David Bowie.
David Bowie, you can never and will never go to a David Bowie concert. He's
That's
dead,
true.
Jeff.
That's true. Yeah.
I'm talking about somebody that's alive, Jeff. Somebody that's breathing.
Oh shit. I don't really think there's anybody that I give that much of a shit to go see a concert. I don't like concerts. Concerts fucking suck.
Yeah. I would say the only one I would probably say right now would be AC/DC or Eminem. I'd like to go to one of those shows.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I would go to a Run the Jewels show. That would be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be dope. I don't know. For butt rock, I would love to go see Def Leppard, but I've already seen Def Leppard.
Def Leppard's awesome. Pour some sugar on me.
And
Come on, Shabby, fire me up.
Yeah. All right.
You're hot, sticky, sweet, from my head to my feet. Yeah.
Oh, dang.
I got to see Def Leppard, I think it was in 1997 in Central America.
Oh, so cool.
Yeah. And is that your best? Is that your favorite hairband?
Yeah. I mean, if I'm gonna put on a hairband, like I'll probably just put on Def Leppard because they have so many.
Poison, man. I like Poison.
Poison's good, but they don't have as many hits. Like I could just put on a Def Leppard playlist, and it'll last like an hour and a half, and it's all number 1 songs.
Yeah, dude, they did have a lot of good hits. They really did.
Yeah.
Motley Crue was another one I'd have to throw down with. And yes, Motley Crue was a fucking hairband.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah,
I've had people say they really not a hairband. Yeah, they fucking were, dude. The only band in that era that came out as the same as all those guys that weren't a fucking hairband, it was good, was Guns N' Roses. Guns N' Roses was not a hairband.
Yeah, no. I mean, like the only reason why people thought it was a hairband is because of like Slash's hair, but that doesn't count.
Their music's not hairbandy. It wasn't.
No.
They were rock, dude. They were straight up fucking just good rock. Which a lot of hair bands are good rock. Don't get me wrong. I like Cinderella. I did. People shit on me for that, but I love the band Cinderella. I did.
I mean,
Rat. I love Rat.
Rat would no. Hey, Rat was good. Rat was good.
Fucking
good.
Have you seen that commercial that has Rat in it?
Oh.
Yes. Yeah, and the singer looks so fucking old.
I know.
Isn't it like a Geico or Progressive commercial or some shit?
Something.
We got a rat problem in our house. It's probably Geico.
Yeah.
We got a rat problem in the house, and it's an insurance company's. That's pretty sad when Rat is reduced to doing insurance commercials.
Yeah, dude, they were awesome too, and they were a hair band that was really good rock though. That I mean, because they were metal as fuck in my opinion.
Yeah.
I liked them.
So would you count? Would you?
Yeah, I was gonna ask if Iron Maiden. Is that hair metal?
No,
I didn't think.
What
so.
about
I thought there was
what
an
about
extreme
Black
distinction.
Sabbath? What about Black Sabbath?
No,
I wouldn't say that either. I wouldn't call Black Sabbath.
Although I would say they influenced a lot of hair bands.
Oh, absolutely.
They have, yeah. They've influenced.
I couldn't deny that.
I wouldn't put them in hair metal though. I wouldn't. And Iron Maiden definitely not. They didn't even have hair.
Do they not?
They didn't have a lot of hair, did they?
I know, like,
Yeah, I guess
in
not.
recent years, they shaved their heads and shit, I think, or at least the singer did. I don't know. I don't know.
There was only,
Yeah.
now, I'll be honest with you. A lot of times, I was never the biggest metal guy until it's so weird because, you know, here was a white boy who was always in hip hop and shit when I was younger, right? And hip hop and blues and all that. And then I met this black girl from up north. She came down and introduced me to fucking Slayer.
Yeah.
And
You know
I
what
became-
else we need to introduce people to, Ben?
What's that, baby girl?
The second hour.
Oh, what do we do in the second hour, miss?
We demand.
We eat the mess. I tell you to give us money and you do so. Shabisky has a
Good. I gotta
Patreon.
pee.
She's got a shit. Every day she takes a shit on the show. Shabisky's got a Patreon. He says he will touch each and every person's nipples that become a patron of him. And Missy has a Patreon. She says she will let each and every person touch her nipples if you become a patron.
Ooh.
And Booleanenator said, fuck all your nipples if you become a patron of his. And I will just laugh at you and point if you become a Patreon of mine. There are all the patrons in the list below. Please do that. Also, there's a Streamlabs and a direct link to PayPal if you'd like to tip, and which we much, much appreciate it if you do so. And that's about it. Anything you want to say, Shabby, about that? Oh, tomorrow. So who's going to be on the show tomorrow, Shabby? I told you yesterday.
The Power Couple.
You remember?
Wow.
Yeah.
Marilyn and
Oh,
Marshall
yeah.
will be on the show tomorrow. And Thursday, Ben Pye will be here. He was supposed to be here today, but he was so afraid of Jeff Holiday.
He should be. He should be.
He was afraid of Jeff. He ran like a little bitch.
Yep, that's right. He fears my power.
Let's get the likes up in this stream. We have 50 people watching, but only 21 or 22 likes. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the thumbs up.
And by the way, if Jeff doesn't seem like he's got a lot of energy, because Jeff's very sick right now.
I am actually incredibly sick right now.
He still agreed to come onto the show, unlike some other guy.
I have a fucking fever like right now. I've been fucking tossing and turning all night, but I told you I was gonna do it, so I'm fucking doing it, man. I'm
some
down.
other guy.
Yeah, Ben. Jesus.
But Ben did say he'd be on Thursday, so
yeah, no, Ben's fine.
We love Ben here,
but I've been
Dirt don't love Ben.
I've been fucking myself up really, really bad lately, like over and over and over again. And somebody summed it up nicely in my Discord. They were like, "I think somebody threw your voodoo doll in the dryer."
Oh shit!
I feel it. That's what it feels like.
That's fucked up.
The eye's doing a lot better. The swelling went down enough and it stopped pussing, so I'm not wearing the eye patch to keep my fingers out of it. That's why I was wearing it, was because, like, you know, eyes itchy and it would, like, leak a bunch of shit, and if I'm wiping it, I don't want to then wipe it in the other eye, you know? Like, wah. Although, you know what? I was a fucking dumb shit, and this buddy of mine had the greatest idea that I should have done. Swimming goggles.
Swimming goggles, that's a good idea, yeah.
Yeah, because then I would keep my finger out of my eye and I'd still be able to see. I don't know why.
That sounds like a bad idea because it's going to hold in the moisture.
Well, right? I mean, I'm on antibiotics anyway, so.
Dude, I've been sick lately. I've got all kind of infection in my mouth, and yesterday, I don't know if you could tell as much, but the lip was all swole out. Shit, it was fucking horrible.
Oh man.
Yeah, and I don't have any antibiotics, and I can't afford them, so fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. I just want to. I'll get brain cancer and die.
You guys hear about this Wayfair shit?
Tell me about it.
Dude.
I mean, okay. I should preface this by saying it's all bullshit. It is. It's all bullshit.
Yeah.
But it's spooky. It's spooky, and it's probably like one of the first. It's probably one of the first conspiracy theories in a while that I've heard that is actually like, okay, that could be legit.
That's what I'm saying. I was gonna ask, what % do you think it's not bullshit? To preface this?
Oh, I 100% think it's bullshit.
Okay.
100% bullshit. And I'll explain why in a minute. But so the basic idea was this: there's this company Wayfair, and they sell furniture, and they had what seemed to be very basic-looking filing cabinets that were for sale for an exorbitant amount of money, anywhere between $12,000 to $16,000, and they had strange girl-like names for the type. So somebody, and it literally was this: somebody just came up with the idea that if you order one, it comes with a child in it. You're basically ordering a child, basically. So it's like child slavery. So the reason why it's bullshit, number one, those are actually, I looked into it, those are industrial grade cabinets. They're fireproof. So the price point does kind of make sense. It's really only for like huge businesses. And two, like PT Ham said, if anything like this existed, it would not be brazenly open on the fucking internet. You know? Like,
and at least be on the dark web and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Because like human trafficking is a fucking major thing. It's a huge thing in the world. There are more slaves now than there ever have been in the history of the world. Yeah. Right now, tons of slaves. But like, it's not just open on the fucking internet. It's, you know, these people have so much fucking money. There's no way it would be discovered.
Way underground shit. Yeah.
Here's what fucked me up about it is because not only were the file cabinets and shit, and they had those, you know, human names attached to them. They were distinct human names, and they were also the names of missing children, missing persons. True. And they're also, not only were there filing cabinets that were like $10,000, there were also like $11,000 zodiac sign pillows and shit that also had names attached to missing persons.
Did they really? I didn't see the pillows.
There's zodiac sign pillows that were, and Wayfair claimed, after people were talking about it, they go, "Oh, that was a glitch." But the vial cabinets are the correct price.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
So that's why I'm like,
see, you know what? And that's the thing. That's why this is such a crazy conspiracy. Because like, then you hear that and you're like, whoa, now hang on.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I hope I'm not just propagating bullshit, but I saw the pictures of the names of the missing persons right next to the names of the file cabinets.
Okay. Let's think about the name thing though for a sec. Like, with how many people go missing all the fucking time? The odds are very likely that that's probably gonna pan out.
Yeah.
I mean, I still think it's all bullshit.
It is.
But damn, if it isn't like.
Hold up, I can read you some of the names right here. I think, yeah.
This is a lot more. This sounds a little bit more plausible than that fucking Pizzagate bullshit.
Dunning Duplessis. That's a last name. That's their surname. Yeah, Dunning Duplessis. Saranac. And then there are first names as well.
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
Well, I mean,
pretty nutty.
It's weird. I don't buy into it, but it is weird.
Yeah.
It could happen. I mean, it could be. I mean, you know, we say, well, it wouldn't be so open, but look at what fucking Epstein did so openly. I mean, Epstein had a fucking pyramid of pedophilia.
And you have to note that this is all coming about right after the arrest of Ghislaine Maxwell, and now they're saying that she tipped people off about this.
Well, there you go. It could be. I mean,
and there's also, the president of Wayfair is also photographed next to Ghislaine Maxwell.
Well, see, it may be real, Jeff.
I really hope it's not.
Because there's a lot of fucking Epstein shit that we still don't know about.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Epstein.
You know what's real fucked up? This chair is from Wayfair. I got it for Christmas.
So you bought a child slave.
Is there a child in your chair?
It is.
I haven't checked. Maybe I should cut this sucker open. It's on sale.
Check.
Be an 8-year-old there, like, damn! Finally, you opened the chair. But yeah, no, I don't buy that Wayfair shit, but it could because, man, you know, and I used to think, oh, shit like that would be all closed off and underground, but fucking Epstein, that shit was out there for us to see, and we still didn't see it.
Yeah. That shit's shocking, too, like.
Dude, did you watch the documentary on Netflix about it?
Yeah, I don't know if me and Memory finished it or not. We were trying to, but like, yeah, that shit was fucking crazy.
Dude, I mean, and all these people walk around, because look, like, Bill Clinton was at their fucking house on the island. He was at the island. He says he wasn't, but he was. There's people seen him there.
Yeah.
And he claimed he wasn't on the airplane. He was on, and there was recorded him being on the airplane 130 times or something like that.
Well, and like the thing from the documentary that really fucked me up too was like how much. Pretty much all the neighbors are like, yeah, we knew that, like, there was some fucking weird shit going on, blah, 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 in that fucking house in, what was it, Florida or some community? Yeah.
West Palm something, or Palms, I don't know.
Right, like a
Palm Beach or something like that.
Insular community. It's gross.
Yeah. It's so gross, and that situation was so fucking awful. He literally had a pyramid of pedophilia going on. Mm-hmm. He would have the girls that he would molest and rape bring other girls in. It was just so weird. And people, and Donald Trump, he hung out with Donald Trump. He hung out with Bill Clinton. I mean, Bill Clinton was on his plane 137 fucking times. He went to that island. He had an island of pedophilia.
Yeah.
What was that Prince guy? What was that guy from the Prince something? What's his name?
Prince Andrew?
Prince, is that who it is? Prince Andrew?
Yeah, Prince Andrew. Yeah.
He was a fucking that dude. Is still walking around free. That's what's crazy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And he was definitely a molester.
Oh yeah. I mean, he's a fucking royal, so of course he's a molester.
Yeah, dude. You don't want to get Landon on the royal family, royal people. He Landon when he was a mayor. He had some royal people come, and they had a guy that wiped the royal guy's ass.
Stop.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Really?
It was a
You're
royal ass
kidding.
wiper.
That's not true. You're joking.
No, I'm telling the truth. I'm being honest with you, Missy. With your big thick lips. Missy got black girl lips. Wow, come here, baby. Yeah, Landon was the mayor of the town he lives in. Sure was. He was in local government. No, he was not. He was vice mayor. Sorry, vice mayor. He was in local government.
Did you guys hear about? They just today executed the first federal execution in like almost 2 decades.
I read it on Twitter earlier. Yeah,
I read about it yesterday. That it was gonna happen today.
Yeah, it happened.
Executed his. Was it him?
They're going to do a bunch this week, I guess. Like he's not the only one that's going to go this week.
Yeah. Yeah. No. He's this white supremacist dude that murdered a family in 1990s to build a whites-only nation in the Pacific Northwest. That's a lot of people don't realize too. I've been trying to like fucking clue people in on that shit. Like where I live is where all of the people that were too extreme for the Klan all came over here to try and make an ethno-state.
JF style shit. No.
Yeah. Well, in violent.
That's what I was telling Pimp too. Like people don't realize like the Northeast is so like closetly racist.
That's the thing about that. Where y'all
like it's more racist in the South.
Like where you're exactly, it's the thing. And when I said people, oh, you just being the other day when I said something, he was like, oh, you just. But it's true though. See, the thing about it is the Southern people are open about their racism.
Yes.
They'll tell you they don't like black people or whatever. They're fucking open. The dangerous ones live in your areas where they're not fucking talking about it and they're doing shit behind the scenes.
I grew up in a little town that had more cows than people, and every guy had a lifted Ford truck with one of those huge Confederate flag decal stickers covering the entire black windshield. And we had the schools set up a program where a bunch of kids from like the inner city came to our high school to see what like a suburban high school was like. And somebody put whites only signs on all of the water fountains. And then like something like the N-word go home on a couple of the lockers. Okay. And they did an investigation, and it was one of the 3 black kids in the entire high school that went to that high school that put those signs up.
Man, that's dumb as fuck.
Like,
shit.
The town I grew up in is
Jesse Smollett shit right there.
Like,
Just
it's just so nuts.
Jesse Smollett. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. And then don't get me wrong, when I said what I said, there's a lot of racism here. I'm not saying there's not racism in the South. I'm just saying that they're open about it. They're not hidden. And I find that a lot of the ones that are quiet are the more dangerous ones because they're actually doing shit.
There are like certain towns in Connecticut that people of color basically know you don't go over there because they're going to call the cops on you just for being there. You're going to get harassed. Just for going into that town, you're going to get harassed. And it's disgusting.
It is disgusting.
We used to have neo-Nazis in Eugene that would walk around with like fucking swastika armbands and shit like that back in the 90s. Like late 80s, early mid 90s or so. There was quite a few of them.
Yeah, we had a couple. They used beeswax and those like felt things with the wires in it and created these like giant mohawks. As some of them, like the ones that weren't skinheads, had giant fucking mohawks, but they all had like the boots that came like up to the calf and like the cut off fucking. There's a whole group of them in my high school.
Yeah. Y'all live in like skinhead. I live in Klan area.
Yeah.
But the Klan is like limited.
We don't got any open skinheads anymore because we beat the shit out of them every time they start walking around in public. Holy fuck.
That's good. But yeah, it's just so stupid. Racism is dumb. It's bad, isn't it, Shabby?
I hate the racism. It's no good.
It's just like it's old.
I'm gonna sell shirts that says racism is bad. I bet it's gonna sell a lot like right now.
Yeah,
the right time to have that kind of shirt.
You should make some murder's bad shirts and rape's no good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sales are gonna be through the roof. Gonna be crazy.
There's nobody really there. Jeff's just talking.
Jeff, stop talking to the wall, retard. What's wrong with you?
Hey. Talking to your imaginary friend there. We seen
you. What's wrong with you?
I was.
I bet he was talking to that beautiful Mims.
I was.
Love memory. She's awesome. She's awesome. She's not as awesome as you are, Jeff, but she's awesome.
Truth.
Yeah.
She's an angel on earth. That's what she is.
Jeff's like, you don't know the motherfucker. What y'all talking about?
I think she's the sweetest.
Sorry.
You don't like it when she pissed, do you, Jeff? Shabby, how's your girlfriend doing?
She's doing good.
Is she?
Yeah.
Okay. Damn, nothing. Just
nope.
Nothing. Just
what? What?
I think he wants.
What's going on with it?
Shab. Engage.
I'll get engaged to you.
No.
Pam?
Oh God.
Let's get married.
Motherfucker, you always defending to me, Missy. Always jumping to his defense, and I tell you, don't do it because it's why.
I just said I'll marry you, Pam. Fuck.
Why, Missy?
What do you want from me?
I don't know.
What else do you want from me?
I don't know.
Jeff, you see why I don't like him.
I mean,
He's the greatest.
Oh, he's fun every once in a while. Y'all have to put up with I had to put up with a motherfucker every day.
I have to put up with you making lists behind my back. Me and Missy are very angry about that. Okay?
Dude,
we talked about
I
this?
made sure that everybody knew that we weren't going to physically harm you in any way. But, you know, I could.
Ooh, thanks. Wow.
Dude, you had
so
to turn your
kind.
hat back right way. Ooh, it was so bad and awful. No, we're not. You're just saying stuff that nobody fucking understands.
Skype,
What?
Jeff, you turned your camera off and the Skype call went. Everybody was talking like that. Everybody was talking like that.
Oh god, they're all saying robots for us too.
Oh, God.
Skype.
Is it fine now?
Yeah, he all seemed to be back as soon as he popped his camera back in. It was fine. It was
Jeff
the
fucked
weird.
it all up.
I never
God
hear
damn
it go
it.
Sorry, didn't mean to
I
break
never
it.
heard it go bad.
No, it didn't go bad for us, but for them it did.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, guys.
It's Jeff's fault.
It's my fault.
No.
Yeah, no, my kid came running in, and like I don't put him on camera anymore. People on the internet are fucking crazy.
Idiots, yeah.
That's
I don't
why I
blame
have yet to do that. I refuse to do that. I'm not.
I wouldn't. I don't blame you at all.
I never
it's not
did it
worth
when
it.
they were little. I didn't want to give them a digital footprint before they could consent to having that digital footprint.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I mean,
That's a
I
big
understand.
part of it.
That's a good way to look at it, Missy. One other thing I want to talk about was this Ivanka Trump thing is happening. The new campaign they got. So you lost your job. Just go get something new. That's their new campaign.
Wow. That's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a bit.
And that's why everybody's pissed. Everybody's like, fuck you, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I would be
like that.
I would be pissed too. What the fuck? Man,
It's-
that's bullshit.
Yeah, it's. Let me read this right here. It says, clueless Ivanka Trump shredded for suggesting out-of-work Americans just find something new. The White House is backing an ad campaign intended to encourage out-of-work Americans to just find something new, and it's got Ivanka Trump's fingerprints all over. The campaign came out of the American Workforce Policy Advisory Board, which was created by President Donald Trump in 2018 and co-chaired by his eldest daughter, along with Commerce Secretary Wilbur Ross. There has never been a more critical time for Americans of all ages and backgrounds to be aware of the multiple pathways to career success and gain the vocational training and skills they need to fill jobs in changing economy, Ivanka Trump said in announcing the campaign. And then she said, just go find something new, basically what it is. Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You don't tell people who just lost their fucking jobs to just go find something new. Go.
Oh, just go get another job. You know, it
Tell a
can't be that
38-year-old guy that has been working in the fucking coal mine his whole goddamn life, he lost his job, whatever. Oh, you can go get a new education. You know, no, he really can't.
Nope.
Lost your job,
That's
struggling to
fucking
eat? Go to college.
This just shows how out of touch they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really does, and a lot of people are mad, and they have every right to be mad at this because it's stupid.
Yeah.
So
Man, oh man, that's some bullshit.
That's why when people, like you mentioned, coal miners, like when people say, well, they could just transition into renewable energy sources. No, they can't. They don't know how to do solar engineering or anything like that. They know how to go into the ground and dig out veins of coal. Literally, that's their entire life. And if you don't have that anymore, then re-education is way. It's not enforceable, and it's also not. It's not practical at all.
Yeah, like I said, a 38-year-old man with a family hasn't got time and to go to college to learn something new. I mean, it isn't very. I mean, yeah, it would be awesome if he could do it, but he can't do it.
Right.
And it's just fucked up to say something like that. So yeah, it pisses me off. When I read about that this morning, I got a little angry and wanted to talk about it. And I knew Jeff would be interested.
Yeah, that's just insane, man. Like it's the way some people are so dispassionate about that kind of shit is just really fucked up.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, because people like Missy said, they're out of touch, and like the Trump family, they've never had to work for anything. And take Ivanka Trump, somebody who's never had to. I mean, she was given jobs by her daddy her whole fucking life. She's never had to go out to the workforce and try to find a job.
Right.
Ever has she ever had to do that? And she's gonna tell a guy who's been fucking, working in restaurants or whatever his whole fucking life, just to go get a new job. What the fuck is wrong with you?
That's
world don't work like that, man.
Mm-mm.
And it just it pisses me, and it shows you that they have no, and that's why I never understood how he connected with the disenfranchised white guy of America. I don't understand how he did that.
Trump?
Yeah, I don't understand how he did that.
He didn't. Nah, he didn't. That's the whole thing, man. Like, I've been trying to crack through the bullshit with people lately on this. Like, I ain't got no problem with Republicans. I ain't got no problem with conservatives. No. I do have a problem with people who are hardcore Trump, because the whole thing is you're not pro-Trump because you think Trump's a good president. You're hardcore Trump because somebody convinced you the left is insane. And it's fucking dumb. If your whole political ideology, the whole point of everything that you believe is just to run counter to somebody who you think is a little wacky and kooky or who's oppressing your gentle sensibilities, then you're a fucking idiot and you're vapid and your beliefs and your convictions are hollow.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That was well worded, Jeff.
Thank you. I'm very sick. I don't feel good.
I wouldn't use those kind of good words. I'd be like, y'all bunch of dumb motherfuckers need change, stupid shits. That's how I'd say it.
We need some change. We need some Barack Obama in here. Some change.
We need some Barack. Need something. Need anything. Just put a rock in there. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I just hope he loses November 3rd. That's all
I do too. I'm gonna be so upset if he actually.
Well, I'm not gonna be
again.
surprised if he don't, though. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna be shocked by any means if he don't.
Yeah, I don't. I'll be so upset if he does.
But it, like I said, now a few months ago, if you'd asked me, did I think Donald Trump had a chance to lose? I would have said nope. Now I do think there's a chance for him to lose.
I hope.
I think there's a chance. Yeah.
I think there's a chance.
I hope people smarten up and see by that time.
Especially, I think, if black people go out and vote. If black people vote, he's going to lose. I mean, honestly, if black people vote, he's going to lose. And that's and that's what I believe. Well, I mean, when black people vote, Democrats go in. That's just how it happens.
Right.
That's true. It's very true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I you know, with the whole Bernie thing, I was telling people that no matter what, I wasn't gonna vote for Biden. You know, I'm just trying to like stay on the hard line. Like,
But
you gotta give us some progressive shit.
You weren't one of those butthurt Bernie bubblers like my buddy D.
Well, my whole thing was that like I was always gonna end up voting for Biden, like because that's just how the world fucking works, and I was gonna have to. Right. But you know, I was telling people that I wasn't going to because I wanted, you know, I want the DNC to give us Medicare for all, give us something, anything. But now at this point, I'm like, dude, I won't even joke about it. I won't. The lesser evil works for me. Right now. I mean, it just does. The lesser evil works for me. I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry, but it does. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it just works for me. And look, I know he's got some fucked up shit. I know that. But you can't tell me he's not. But yeah, Biden. He's still better than Trump.
Yeah, he's better than Trump. But you know, we're not even going to be voting for Biden. We're going to be voting for whoever.
Yeah,
for whoever his VP is.
Exactly. He's not going to be with it that much longer.
But I can say it, but yeah, I agree. But I think this election is more voting out who's in office than it is voting. I think that's what it's going to be about, and it's about voting him out. And I think there's a chance. I don't know if there's a great chance. I'm not sure yet. It's looking to me. It looks a little bit brighter than it did a few months ago. That's all I'm gonna say. Because he has done nothing but fuck up with what's going on. He's fucked up with the pandemic. He's fucked up with the social stuff that's going on right now. With all the the protests, he definitely fucked up there. And calling them criminals and when the looting starts, the shooting starts, and thugs, and he's just an idiot. And hiding in the bunker, old bunker boy. He just ain't handling it right. And I know a lot of Trump supporters who are falling back from him a little bit.
As they should.
But as Jeff said before, I've heard Jeff say this, and I've said it too. MAGA is a religion.
It is 100%.
It's a cult.
Yes, it is a cult. It is they're religious about this man. They treat him like he's a god. Like he's perfect, and there's nothing he could absolutely take 10 8-year-olds out in the front of the fucking White House lawn and blow their fucking heads off, and they would excuse it.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, like it wouldn't even be it wouldn't even be a thing. They'd just be like, oh well, I stand with my president.
Yeah, they were terrorists.
They would excuse it somehow, and it's fucked up to say that. It's really fucked up to say that. But it to me, I believe that. I believe that they would excuse anything he would do. And it's like, I think that even if he does lose, I don't think he's going to leave office all willy-nilly. I think he's going to put up a bitch.
Probably.
But they can't, can they? They can't contest the vote.
Well,
if they get voted out, he has to fucking.
He can try to contest the vote. Yeah, he can definitely.
Really?
Yeah. He can
do recounts.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't think of it like that.
Yeah, he can try to contest it.
That was dumb of me.
But now, can he just stay there without? They'll remove him, I guess. But I don't think he'll go that far.
That's what I was thinking. I didn't even think recount.
Yeah, he can. He'll call for a recount. He will, even if it's by millions and millions or whatever. Which the electoral college sucks anyway. I fucking can't stand that shit because he lost by millions of votes.
He did.
In 2016, Hillary beat him by millions of votes. But the
electoral college doesn't really make a whole lot of sense anymore. There was a really specific reason why we did it, but I really don't think it has that much of a place anymore.
No, it doesn't. I know why they did it in the past, and I can see that, but it doesn't have a place. It doesn't. It doesn't make sense now. There's better ways. I don't know how. Just count the fucking vote.
Yep.
If
That's
you
how
got,
it should be. It should be one person, one vote.
Yeah.
Should be.
And if that was the case in 2016, Trump would have never been president because he lost by what was it, 3 million votes or something like that?
Yeah, it was something like that. It was pretty high. It was like a not insignificant number.
Yeah, it was a very large number. So it was she kicked his ass, but really. But with the scoreboard, what do you think, Shab?
I don't know, man.
I agree.
Yeah, he does.
It shouldn't go by state. It should go by individual.
In-depth analysis right there.
Yes.
Good job, Shab.
Jared agrees too.
That was very. It was in-depth right there. I like that, Shabby. You should be a reporter for MSNBC.
Yes. I'll take a dab on there.
You got some heavy clouds rolling in over here.
Got some clouds.
Yeah, we didn't ask you about the weather. Shabby talking about the weather.
Oh shit! I forgot
what on the White House.
What am I supposed to report on again? Sorry. What? Sorry, I lost the paperwork.
PT said take your hat off, Shab.
Take your pants off, PT.
That's an offer. He wants to see that big old dick.
Oh yeah, PT.
If you could touch any celebrity's dick, who would it be, Jeff?
Ooh, that's a good one. Jesus. I don't know, man. Like I used to have celeb crushes and shit, but I don't really do that anymore.
That's like boogers. If I could touch any celebrity's dick, it would probably be Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good on that one.
He's got a huge shaft. He's got a hog on him, dude. He's got a hog.
I'm sure.
He got a big old round voluptuous penis. He does.
Mm-hmm.
No,
a voluptuous penis. All right.
I always heard Mark Wahlberg was pretty hung.
Well, yeah. Did you see his underwear ads in the day? That motherfucker got a big old dick. What about you, Missy? Well, whose celebrity vagina would you touch?
Vagina?
Yeah. Shandy for Christ.
Fuck you.
Oh my God. Cease.
Keira Knightley.
Keira Knightley's hot.
Good choice. Yeah, good choice.
It's a good choice. Mine would, vagina. It would have to be a black celebrity. We all know that. It would be I forgot her name, but she used to host First Take on ESPN back in the day. What is her damn name?
Or Jennifer Connelly. Yes, Raisin Girl.
Jennifer Connelly.
Her in Requiem for a Dream. I had such a crush on her.
Ass to ass. Ass to ass.
We just watched that the other night. Shab had never seen it before.
Oh,
Yeah,
Carrie
that's
Champion's who
fun.
I'm talking about, by the way. Y'all look Carrie Champion up. That motherfucker. I've always just wanted. I would suck the peanuts out her shit.
I would have sucked some David Bowie penis.
David Bowie penis.
Yeah.
All right. I'm trying to think of a male penis I would touch because I'm not even remotely gay like Jeff is. Jeff's remotely gay.
Listen, I'm an opportunist, okay?
You're a dick sucker, Jeff. What are you talking about?
Is there a male penis that you would touch of all the
Dirt,
celebrities?
yeah. He's gonna say
My
me.
own. Oh.
Yeah.
My own or Pimpmunk's.
There you go. I knew
There you
to say.
go.
Oh,
It's a good choice.
I'm gonna be generic here. I'd probably have to go with Brad Pitt's dick.
Wouldn't even be creative.
I'd touch it.
I mean, I don't think I'm into Brad Pitt anymore.
He's a handsome man, though.
He's a very handsome man. Don't get me wrong. Very handsome man.
Very handsome man. Or Denzel. I may touch Denzel Washington's penis.
Oh yeah, some ivory shaft or ebony shaft.
Ebony Shaft, yeah.
Yep.
You know Denzel's got a nice shiny cock.
Yeah.
He takes care of his penis. You know that. You know, he washes it.
He gets that Denzel smile in the morning when he
Yeah.
like looks down at his handiwork and his dick is like super clean. He's just like,
Yeah, this is my dick.
yeah.
Puts a little wax on the head. You know, he takes care. He turtle waxes it down a little bit. What about you, Shab? What celebrity penis would you touch?
Samuel Jackson.
Samuel Jackson.
Yeah, I want to see how big his cigarette is, his meat cigarette.
His meat cigarette.
Samuel, you know Samuel's got a big dick. I don't think it'd be as shiny though as Denzel.
What?
His meat
Cigarette.
cigarette.
It's probably pretty big, so maybe more like meat cigar.
All right, don't say anything racist. Don't say anything racist.
Oh, yeah.
Shab.
What?
His meat cigarette.
Yeah, that make a lot of sense, but yeah.
What
It's
the
good.
fuck?
Yeah.
His beef tail.
What?
So are we talking Capris or Marlboro 99s? What the fuck?
Well, they're probably
That's what I'm trying to
Newport.
figure out.
It's probably a Newport.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
It's a Newport. It's got to be
how
menthol,
good
right?
is this meat?
So racist.
Yeah, black guys like menthol cigarettes. They like
That's right.
That's not racist. They like menthol cigarettes.
It is a trend. I'll give you that.
They like Newports, as my buddies used to call them new pimps. The new pimps. I used to smoke
The
Newport.
meat cigarette?
Meat cigarette? What?
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 Just asking Jeff if he ever sucked a meat cigarette.
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Damn. Oh, Jeff.
I have a lot of male friends that don't look like they would suck a dick, but do. Like Jeff, he sucked a dick. Paul Ziegel doesn't look like he'd suck a dick,
Huh.
but he has.
I mean,
TJ!
it's oh no, dude, TJ sucked a lot of dick.
Yeah, but he doesn't look like he would suck a dick.
I had no clue that D was gay. Until
Now, D look like he may suck a dick now.
He doesn't like look feminine or anything.
Oh, you said all gay people are feminine? Was that what you're saying?
Wait, what's feminine? What's feminine about
Well,
sucking
I
dick,
mean-
man? That's one of the most masculine things you can do.
well,
Think about
I
it.
mean,
You're a dude,
Hey.
and that's hyper masculine, and it's a dick. That's hyper masculine.
I'm just talking
too.
about like
so
the
you suck that
stereotype.
dick. I'm just
So,
saying,
it's-
man.
You know.
No, I
Dudes,
Suck that.
dudes
dick.
blowing each other like is pretty much the most manly thing a dude.
no,
Yeah.
Jeff, I'm gonna disagree with you on that one now.
Manly.
He's saying, "Come on, PT." He was talking about people he hangs out with not fitting the stereotype, and I'm like, well, he doesn't
Yeah,
seem.
but you said all gay people are feminine. That's kind
No.
of homophobic.
No, I said no. We were talking about a stick. Shut up. Let's wrestle about this.
Loki says D looks like he sucked the whole sports team.
I
Oh,
agree with
dang.
Loki. I've been up next to D. D's very feminine acting. So yeah, no, these are normal. I mean, they're all normal. I'm about to say something stupid.
These are normal. You just
It's your normal gay guy. Is what I'm saying.
No, we're all offended.
He's a normal. But I know what Shabby was talking about. Shabby was talking about the stereotype of gay people being feminine. I know what he was trying to say.
Like I could kind of see it, I guess, with D, but he doesn't really fit the stereotype as much. I didn't think he was.
Jeff definitely doesn't fit the stereotype because Jeff's like Joe Exotic in a way.
He has pretty hair.
He's Jeff Exotic.
Jeff Exotic. I like that. I was gonna grow out my fucking mullet for Halloween, but then I realized everybody's gonna be fucking Joe Exotic, so fuck that.
Yeah, you know everybody. You're right. Dude, Halloween we're gonna see a lot of Joe Exotics. You're right. I hadn't even thought about that.
That and Carol Baskins.
Carol Baskins, yeah.
Carol Baskins everywhere.
Killed her husband, whacked him.
Fed them tigers, they snacking.
Yeah. Can't convince me
right.
It didn't happen. Dude, it was so funny. I had a delivery guy come up a couple weeks ago with pizza. And I do a lot of TikToking, and and if you do TikTok, somebody come get her. She's dancing like a stripper. Well, my delivery guy, I opened up the door, and I looked at him, and I went, "Somebody come get her," and he went, "She's dancing like a stripper." It was funny.
Pimp had a moment.
That's awesome.
We had a moment. I should have recorded it on the phone, man.
Mm-hmm. That would have been a cute little
TikTok. I haven't done a TikTok in a minute though.
No.
Yeah, my other one's still going viral. That motherfucker's still going.
He's famous in Africa.
I am famous in Africa, Jeff.
Are you?
Yeah.
Dude, I had a TikTok that went viral, right? I had that one TikTok where I said I had a small penis and it won't grow in that, like I was crying. And it went viral, and it went all over Africa, dude. That fucking thing in Africa went nuts. And all these African women are like messaging me, telling me they want to have sex with me and shit like that. And I'm like,
nice, cool.
Yeah, so I talked to him. I went, and
that's awesome, man.
I did something
That's racist.
I did something bad there, didn't I?
Yeah, that's racist. That's racist.
What? It's racist that black women want to have sex with me?
No, it's racist that you went for their talking.
I did.
I did. Fun. You know what? It's fine.
It was funny. It was fucking funny, all right? So you can, yeah. I want Eddie Murphy Bride says Raising Girl. Yeah. Eddie, what have you done for me lately? That was so
funny. Man, I love that fucking bit.
Eddie Murphy Raw was that was Raw, right? Or was that Delirious?
I want to say that's Raw.
I think it's Raw. Yeah, it is Raw because it's the same one where he did, the Slinky bit, Slinky, the wonderful, wonderful toy. Eddie, dude, that was two of the best stand-ups. Eddie Murphy Raw and Eddie Murphy Delirious was two of the best fucking stand-ups ever.
Yep, ever, hands down.
And on your movie night, one of your movie nights, Shab, you should do Raw, Eddie Murphy Raw. You really should.
I haven't seen it in a long ass.
Is that the one where he wears
that leather jumpsuit like that? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I've seen little pieces of that.
He tells us, it's a funny thing, you go back, he tells us, now you look at what Bill Cosby had done later on. He tells a story about Bill Cosby coming to him and saying, you shouldn't be cussing on stage. I brought my son to see you, and you did all this cursing and shit on stage, and then come to find out what Bill Cosby was.
Oh, yeah, right?
Yeah, dude. And, years later, it's like, whoa, dude, it's fucked up. In that bit, though, Eddie Murphy says he calls Richard Pryor and telling him, like, Richard, man, Bill's, like, jumping on me for cursing. He said, tell him to have a Coke and a smile. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Because, he did the Jell-O and the Kodak commercials or whatever.
Have a Coke and a smile and shut the fuck up. I love Richard Pryor so much, man.
Richard Pryor was amazing, dude. When people ask me my favorite comedian, I always say two people at the same time, George Carlin and Richard Pryor. I always say that. Because everybody gives George Carlin the respect as being like the smart comedian. Richard Pryor was a smart motherfucker, dude. He was extremely intelligent. And so I don't think he gets that credit when he should.
Definitely.
I think I agree with you. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. And another comedian. Go ahead.
I will say though, like it's like it's the public that doesn't really seem to appreciate Richard Pryor and what he did, but when it comes to comedians,
yeah,
pretty much every comedian's list of top comedians in history, he's always like number one.
Yeah,
you know.
So usually
he invented
Carlin. What's the other guy that was before his time? I can't think of his fucking name right now. Went to jail.
Bill Hicks?
No, not Bill Hicks. Bill Hicks was amazing.
Lenny Bruce. Lenny
Bruce was fucking great, dude. Oh my
yeah.
God. And you mentioned Bill Hicks. Bill Hicks was a fucking god in my opinion. I love the bit where Bill Hicks comes out and starts talking about smokers, and the crowd goes like, "Yeah!" And then he pulls out a cigarette and lights it. It's fucking awesome. He's like insulting smokers, and the crowd's like, "Yeah!" And then he just lights up a fucking cigarette. It was so classic. Bill Hicks was good. You ever watch any of his stuff, Shab?
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
And I remember, I feel like I seen some sort of bit that was similar to that, where he just like surprised everybody by doing something like that, like pulling out a cigarette or something. But yeah, I know he's the one that probably the first time I heard of him was hearing about the stupid Alex Jones shit. People with the conspiracy theories.
Yeah, Alex Jones is Bill Hicks. Yeah. I that's a funny ass conspiracy though.
It was funny. Another comedian, Jeff, that I'm like just in love with, Sam Kinison.
Sam Kinison, you know, I have really fond memories of Sam Kinison. But then I went back and actually watched one of his performances, and I was like, oh my god, that wasn't as good as I remember it at all. Holy shit!
I love
it. I hate to say that too, because I really like Sam Kinison too.
I related to Kinison because our backgrounds are a lot similar. You know, he was a preacher at one point. I preached at one point, and you know, just our backgrounds are kind of similar. And another comedian that I just worship is Rodney Dangerfield.
Oh man, I love Rodney.
Rodney was amazing, dude. It was the king of one-liners. He was so good. And another one that passed away that I love so much. Well, two actually. Caprice O'Neil. I love him.
Yep.
Patrice, not Caprice. Why did I say Caprice? Patrice. Sorry, Patrice O'Neil. And of course, Ralphie May's another one. I loved Ralphie.
That was gonna happen no matter what. Holy shit.
Yeah, dude, he was so big. He was so fast. He was so fast.
What is the Artie? Have you seen Artie Lang lately?
No.
Yeah, his nose is all fucked.
His nose is gone, dude.
It's fucked,
Really?
dude. Yeah, he did too much coke and shit, dude. He's like, he had like a bad experience with some drugs.
Yeah, he did so many white drugs that his fucking nose, like the cartilage, just melted away.
Yeah.
So
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Yeah, that's a funny motherfucker though.
Artie, oh yeah, dude, Artie Lang was fucking great.
Yeah, Artie was great. Yeah, he was good, but yeah, his nose is fucked. I think he's clean now. Finally, I think.
I would hope.
Lately.
Yeah, but he does that. He'll go clean for a while, then he'll go off of the train and fuck everything up. He's one of them that you expect to die any moment of drugs, really.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm looking it up right now. I guess a few months back he was like over 10 months clean. I don't know if he's relapsed or not. Let's hope not.
That's good. 10 months is good.
Fucking nose, bro.
Oh my god.
He fucked it up, dude. He was bad. It was real bad. It was real bad, Shab.
Real bad.
You muted,
Oh
buddy.
my god.
I think we should take a dab together, Pimp. Me and you, babe, as a couple.
Alright.
As a newly engaged couple. Alright.
I'm dabbing.
I don't know why you're smelling your armpit, okay? Get the fucking bong. Get the fucking bong. Okay? I got time for these games.
I don't even know how to dab like that. I'm just suck at it.
You suck.
I ain't got no weed stuff, man. I don't have the weed drugs.
Get some weed drugs. Get a bunch of it.
Buy it for me.
Why you want weeds?
Weed drugs. So we got 5 minutes.
Me too.
Get naked, Chab.
Huh?
Get naked.
Again.
Again.
Oh my god. Pimpy. So naughty.
Oh, by the way, tomorrow we got the power couple. Marshall Manson and Marilyn Mathers will be on.
Yep.
Thursday we got Ben and somebody else. Because Ben was supposed to be here today, but he replaced himself with Dirk Cobain, who's an amazing guest.
Mm-hmm.
He has a beautiful hog.
We are penis appreciators here at the
We
Morning
are.
Wood.
We appreciate the penis.
Yep.
too.
Yep.
We're hog loggers.
Hog logger.
It's an induction thing. You know,
That's
everybody's
better
gotta see
than
everybody
meat
before you
cigarette.
put on.
That is better than meat cigarette. Hog logger's way better than meat cigarette.
Way better. Way, way better.
Way
Dude, fuck
better.
you, Jeff. Making me look bad.
Huh?
What?
Way better.
I said I love you, babe.
It was so bad, it was funny. Though. I give it that. It was so bad, it was funny. Meat cigarette was funny.
Stop it. Em.
I said it was funny.
Oh, you said it was funny. Oh, sorry.
Okay,
You're
so it
saying
wasn't
that.
funny.
I mean, no. Say the other one.
You just told me to stop saying it was funny.
Shut up. Say the other. Just go back to what. Just pretend I didn't say the other stuff. Okay, babe.
Hog
It was
logger's
fun.
better though.
Shut up. Okay.
Even Missy said hog logger's better. She's the one always defending you.
Hog loggers is better.
I'm out of here.
I can't lie.
Hog log is
Had
better
enough
than
of
meat
this
cigarette.
crap. Fuck you guys. You guys are making me look bad in front of all my friends.
I just said
have
that in
any.
memories, laughing her ass off in
Oh.
the other room.
I love it. Tell Memory I love her.
Ham says he loves you.
Aww.
I do love Memory. She's
Pimpmunk.
oh
Aw. She's the best.
yeah, she's great.
Tits at. I mean, tips at, guys.
Did you just say where's her tits at? That's his wife you're talking to.
Yeah. Whew. Apologize to Mems.
No. I wasn't talking about. No, I said tips. Tips.
Boy, you're bad.
I think I'm starting to get delirious as fuck. Oh my god.
Hey, buddy. We thank you for coming on from, and Jeff's really sick, guys. So we do appreciate him coming on with fever and all that shit.
Yeah, man. Fucking whatevs. Shit.
Trooper,
Well,
it was
yeah,
a pleasure meeting you, man. It was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've looked at your shit for a while now, man.
Well, thank y'all.
He got good shit, don't he?
Yeah.
I gotta finish that fucking Cal Jam shit, man. Oh my god. I went and did that undercover mission back in February at that crazy ass
Yeah.
Wingnut convention. Yeah. I still haven't put out the video because like this whole Corona fucking thing happened. And I was like, ain't nobody gonna give a fuck about this video now.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, fuck, I need to get it done. Let's do it. Let's put it out. And I just keep fucking myself up and feeling like dog shit. So
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that because I want to see what happened.
man, I look so fucking dumb. Oh my god.
That's okay. Shabby always looks dumb.
Well, I had to go incognito, so I
Yeah,
bleached
be
my hair and
undercover,
got a
man.
spray tan.
Oh, dude. That's awesome. You blended right in, I'm sure.
I did. Super did. That's crazy.
Fuck.
Shabby, when you do your
was
face like that, you really do look like John Waters. Anyways, it's that time, guys. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Dirt, for coming on. We appreciate you. You guys are awesome. We appreciate you very much. Shabby, you could have done better.
What do you mean? I was the greatest.
Meat cigarette.
I mean, what do you mean? I confused Jeff for like 5 minutes with that shit. I'm the greatest.
The only thing you contributed to the whole fucking show was meat cigarette.
To be fair, it did break my brain, so
Did.
Yeah.
You broke
Did
most
you break
of it.
Jeff's brain? Yeah.
I mean,
And that's not a good thing.
You guys, shut up. Get your bong.
Bye, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.